Every hero has a journey. From humble beginnings to a grand destiny. The apprentice who becomes a master. The orphan who swears a vow of vengeance. The squire who becomes a dragon slayer. A hero is forged in the trials of childhood, then tested against impossible odds. Every hero must choose between light and darkness. No two stories are the same, but every hero's journey begins with a call to adventure.
Call to Adventure is a card game where players compete to build the hero with the greatest destiny score. Over the course of the game, you gain ability runes that increase your hero's strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Then you cast the runes to overcome challenges, face adversaries, and rescue allies. At game's end, only the highest scoring hero can claim the greatest destiny, but each hero's story is a tale worth telling. The game's first expansion is The Name of the Wind, based on the Kingkiller Chronicle by Patrick Rothfuss. This set takes you to the world of Temerant, where you can create an original hero inspired by characters like Firth, Ari, and Denna. Now, when you live on the edge and fail a challenge, you have a chance to learn names. If you know the name of Fire, Iron, or the Wind, it is yours to command. So join us on a new journey. It's time to craft epic heroes. It's time to claim your destiny. It's time to answer the call to adventure.
Good evening, PAX Unplugged. How are you guys doing? Are you having a good con? Are you entertained? Thank you. You guys are fantastic. As I said, I'm Chris O'Neill. I am one of the founders of Brotherwise Games. We are here tonight to play one of our games. It's called Call to Adventure, as you know. The first expansion in this fun game is set in the world of someone you might be familiar with. We'll get to him in a moment. We are also here to raise money for Worldbuilders. This is our favorite charity. We've been working with Worldbuilders for a while. Who's contributed to Worldbuilders in the past? Who's going to contribute tonight? That's what I want to hear. We'll get to that in a little bit, but without further ado, I'd like to introduce my brother, Johnny O'Neill. He's going to come on up here in a minute. He is the lead designer of Call to Adventure. He is going to be our referee for tonight. Give it up for Johnny. And because we're going to be moving quickly tonight, I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to introduce our two contestants. Our contender. In this corner, she's a seasoned host, role player, and GM as seen on Geek and Sundry, Saving Throw Show, role play, and the Critical Role table for something sort of related. It's Havana Mahoney. Give it up. And in this corner, you may know him as the author of the Kingkiller Chronicle, perhaps an intern named Viari. He's also the founder of the Worldbuilders charity, and that's what we love him for. Let's hear a big hand for author Patrick Rothfuss. Yeah.
I just realized on the big display, you put me up on the dark side. It wasn't until I was looking up there, I'm like, I'm apparently the bad guy.
We like to think of it as mischievous.
I think the key word is anti-hero.
Anti-hero.
I like anti-hero.
It. There's no good or evil in this game. There's just, some lighter and darker paths. Everyone does fine. All right, Johnny, tell us how we're getting started tonight.
All right. Well, in Call to Adventure, a game typically plays under an hour, but just so we're not super rushed tonight, last night we got together and we played Act 1. Call to Adventure is played in 3 acts, and the first act is really you taking the challenges and the traits that represent your character's childhood and adolescence. So now we have that for both.
Oh, yeah.
So, Havana, how did your character's life begin?
Well, I was a happy youth until I wasn't. Isn't that how every story goes? Right, Pat?
I feel attacked.
Good, that's what I was going for. But no, my character, Pebble, as she is known on the streets, she was born into a happy family, but they tragically died in a soup accident. They were absolutely and flavorfully scalded to death. And she was left alone on the streets where no one would take her in until she found a pack of orphans. And she was like, you know what? I think maybe I'm an orphan. And they were like, are your parents dead? And she was like, yes. And they were like, yeah, you're an orphan. Come hang out. And so she was very brave, and she went with the strange children, and they ended up being a troupe. They all played instruments very badly. They knew probably about 20% of a handful of plays, and one of them could juggle 2 balls. So they're just sort of going around busking, as it were, as their little troupe, and yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then just on camera here, you can see the tableau that Havana has created that shows that she is a brave orphan trooper who has found sanctuary and even acquired a childhood friend.
It's
or
one of
multiple.
the orphans.
Perfect. Now, Patrick, tell us about your character, or comment upon
I
hers.
have a quick question. Did you have any siblings before?
No.
Are you sure? Because I really like.
What do you want me to say? They were put in the soup?
Well, no, I really was hoping to pull off a brother joke. See, it's
Ouch.
Then yeah, they were in the soup. That's what makes the
I
most
guess
sense.
I am on the dark side, aren't I?
My mother and father were cooking my brother in the soup, and he flailed too much, and everybody perished in the great scalding of 1756.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I was going to be my one joke for the entire thing, and I
Sure
didn't
it
want to
is.
lose it.
You said your one joke?
That's it. That's the one you get.
We were all allotted one, all 2 of us.
As you can see here, I got to pick failing as sort of my origin, and so I will admit I've been trying to think of a good name, but names are really important things, and I'm really slow at coming up with good ones. So I'm going to sort of try out a bunch of names over the course
let's
of
brainstorm.
this. And we'll see which one sticks. Felix.
How about like habits?
Rupert.
Grouper, like the fish.
Kevin.
Kevin.
No, probably not Kevin.
Kyle.
No, we're stopping now.
Okay.
So I love Faye as like an origin, especially if the story's happening in the real world, because he might be obviously Fae, but I think actually he has some Fae blood, not necessarily like coming over from the Fae. We have Secret Royalty, which I really fought hard at when that card came up. I wanted it.
He slapped my hand.
I wanted
Said,
that
no,
for
no.
the story because like a failing who has like secret royal blood somewhere, I can do a lot with that as the story progresses depending on where it goes. And see, here you see the differences in storytelling style. She has like actual events, and I'm like, let me think of these nebulous concepts of like, but until things wrap up, I don't know how much of his early life I want to nail down, except that this failing with like some sort of secret in his past has gone to the university, become an Elir, and dug around in the archives and learned dark secrets. And
That's a bad boy, Kevin.
Oh man, I'm stuck with Kevin now. I'm totally stuck with Kevin. And the cruel master I got as an ally, I think it's one of the masters at the university who's sort of the mentor who helped him in, but dude is an ass. So I'm wondering if I want to set it in the current world, but I'm not sure. So again, I'll determine
The
that
current
as the
world,
story
like
goes on.
of axe wielding master in 2019. Is that what
In the current my world, or like Temerant,
Oh,
like
good. I
like
was worried.
Thoth's time, or if this is maybe 20, 30 years beforehand.
We'll decide at the end
We
whether this is
established
canon.
in 1756. Everyone heard me.
All right, so that is what happened in Act 1. Now, without further ado, we're going to move on to Act 2. As we approach Act 2, on the board we have 2 traits, Inventive and Criminal, and we have 2 challenges out on the board, the Sea and Storm and Gang of Urchins.
Don't look at me. We're not urchins. We're minstrels.
And Loyal Friend is under that card, so you can potentially rescue or gain a loyal friend from the Gang of Urchins. Havana, I believe it is your turn. So which of these cards would you like to acquire or challenge?
I can't pick that one now because you're going to think I picked it because you suggested it with
That's
your
a perfectly
eyes.
good reason to do it.
I was going to pick it anyway, and now you've ruined it. I think I am going to go with that one.
Okay.
Because I finally got a sword with my last card we pulled last night with Brave. So my pointy boy.
All right, so we've got our sword rune, the pointy boy. We've got the 3 core runes that you're going to cast with every roll. Is there anything else you can add to that? Because the Loyal Friends gives it a +1 to the difficulty. That's a 5. You've got a chance at it, but a dark rune or a hero card might help.
I'm not doing this because you've powerfully suggested again, but I would like to succumb a bit to the darkness.
All right, I'm really railroading things here. All
You
right.
are, gosh.
Do you want me to cast the runes for you?
Hold on for 1 sec. We need our experience.
Oh, yes.
You had 3, I had 2.
That is correct.
We spend these to get the dark runes, so they're sort of a
keep
commodity
one of
you
mine.
can gain. No, I'll be honest, I only had 2.
Oh, you thought about it.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm also going to say I had a different light side card than this, so I'm going to look through
Yeah,
the.
you should grab that one.
You're going to trust me here, guys. I want one of
At
these.
home, you
He's
are
not
supposed
cheating.
to stack
Best-selling
the deck,
author's prerogative.
It's my expansion. I get to
All right,
pick the
here
one
we
that
go.
I want. Oh, it's right on the top.
Where's the? There it is.
Oh,
The darkness.
almost.
No, not like this.
Um,
My ally. What do you do?
I'm afraid your ally isn't going to help you there.
Oh, orphans, why?
But that's okay, because this is actually a good chance to talk about how we're going to affect some of the fundraising tonight. So when you fail at Call to Adventure Name of the Wind, that's your chance to learn a name. Namers are folks who live on the edge. Sometimes things come to them through tough moments. So if we can go to the fundraising page, however, I want to talk about Brotherwise is matching right now the first $5,000 that gets raised by you guys tonight. Our funds are currently added into this, but over the course of this evening, certain things are going to happen which will increase the amount that Brotherwise will match. We'll match your money if you donate tonight, and if our players can make certain things happen. If Havana can make this naming attempt successfully, and it's very hard at the beginning of the game, but if she can make it, we're going to raise our matching funds $1,000. We'll do that for every name they learn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There'll also be some other triggers. We know how important music is in this story, so every time a music icon pops up, we'll add and they gain that path, we'll add another $100 in there. And finally, or 200, our guys know, and some adversaries also increase it. So Havana, now is your chance to do this. No pressure.
Try to earn a name.
No
Okay.
pressure.
So the good news is because you're a lost soul, a card inspired by Ari, you get a +1 to any name attempt.
Yeah, I do.
I think you got a hero card that might help you out.
Don't lead the witness. Objection! Oh my God, I do have a name card that'll help me. This was my idea. All right, so that's going to give me a +1 as well as my lost soul. So I've got a +2, and I'm going to try and name that fire.
Okay, perfect. Cast the runes.
Which card is that?
This is Command the Flame. Gain a +1 to attempt your name of fire.
So you only get to
Or
cast the
automatically
basic runes on a naming attempt.
Huh?
Excellent.
What?
You can do this. You can do this.
I don't hear you. Okay, so what do I roll here? I've got the
Just
basics.
those 3, and
what?
you're +2.
Oh my God!
You've got like a
Don't butter me up.
chance.
Shooty darn.
Okay, very close, but you didn't get a name this time.
Shooty
All right, but that's
darn.
okay. The top
Well,
first one's
I
still
want a
have time.
dark card because I'm mad.
All right, here is your anti-hero
Anti-hero
card.
card.
Okay,
Oh, y'all are in trouble.
And you do get an experience for failing. So that's
I
that's how we gain
There
experience.
has
I
to be a
love the
different
failure
word.
mechanic in here. If you
learn
lose,
from
you still get
experience.
something.
All right, Pat, what would you like to do with your Act 2 turn here?
I have to do navigate to safety.
Oh.
And actually, it's only when this card came up that I'm like, this is that part out of Wise Man's Fear. That's really cool. So I can either choose to navigate to safety or be the ship's only survivor. And I don't want to maybe go in this darker direction. So I'm going to go for, there's the shipwreck, and I am the only survivor. So
You can join my orphan crew.
All right, so you have 2 intelligence, no constitution yet.
no
So
constitution.
your chance to build some up.
So I'm rolling to try to get a 5 here.
All right, good luck. Woo!
Spicy. What?
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
I love the rune mechanic here because it's not like as random as dice. You can kind of calculate the probability a little.
So
more.
that wand is worth 2. All the icons are worth 2. The wands are worth 1. All right, so that is
Okay.
your card. Here you go, sir.
Wow.
All
And
right.
so what happens now is not only is this worth points at the end, but now I get an extra skill. So you can, like, your character gets better and better as their story progresses. I love the mechanic.
Let's see Pat's tableau for that so we can get a close up on that.
Oh yeah, here, I'll show you. We got the dramatic music going on here too. So yeah, there's the, right, check it. And there's my Fae. So, and I love the fact that now it goes underneath. And so you get to see that, and that's how you calculate your runes. This is so well
So
designed.
just to rattle it off, it looks like you've got 1 charisma, 2 intelligence, a strength, a wisdom, and a constitution. So you're a pretty diversified character, well-rounded.
The first well-balanced character I've ever created.
All right, awesome. And so when you failed this, actually it disappears from the board. So there's a couple new choices. There's Rilar, which lets you become a namer, or at least attempt to become a namer right away, and gain some wisdom. Inventive, to be smart. Criminal, to be dexterous. Or Stolen Moments, to hang out with your significant other.
Another orphan. Yes, we have love in our troop. It is an innocent love. I'm just going to go ahead and buy a criminal card.
Perfect. Okay.
By a criminal.
I think we're all thinking it, you know.
Okay, so you become a criminal.
I'm a
Makes you
lost
little more
soul
dexterous.
criminal. I think I'm.
So that'll just go right here. And you've gained 1 villainy story icon as a result.
Thank you. And 1 dexterity.
Yes. All right. Excellent.
Boom.
So we have another card that comes out, the Artificery.
Ooh. No, I've got to go. I've already got Ilir, and so I'm going to go up to Rilar. And for this one, I don't have to actually make a roll. I just pay an experience.
Yes.
And I automatically get it, and I get a chance to try a naming attempt, right?
Yes. I don't know if you may have.
Wait,
because
wait.
you're Fae, you can't attempt the Name of Iron, but between Name of Fire and Name of the Wind.
I want fire. I want Name of Fire.
So you get a +1 to your Name of Fire attempt because you have 1 Constitution and 1 Wisdom. That's just.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's my 3 basic runes, and I just get a straight up +1.
Yep. So if you get a perfect roll here, that's what it would take, unless you have any other bonuses to apply. And you can't apply dark runes to naming attempts.
Oh. But
Nope.
I love the darkness.
Come on.
Oh.
Okay,
That was worse than that was the same as mine.
But wait,
Stop.
this
Oh,
is my hidden 3rd card. This is where, like, I'm hoping the story ends, and that is Namer.
Let's
And-
zoom in on Pat's tableau.
Yeah. And so I was hoping to build in this direction from the beginning of the game. So at the end of the story, I get extra points for any names that I've gained, but also I can reveal this before the end of the game to re-attempt a naming roll.
All right.
So I'm going to do that. What are the bonuses for Wind.
Wind is dexterity and charisma, and you were just missing the dexterity. That's the only.
Okay.
You're a
So
slow fae.
I will do, hey now, slow fae.
But you've still got that +1, so if you get really lucky.
Okay.
Man, I mean, I think this one's a little cocked. We could probably.
No, that's fine.
No, but you do get to choose a hero or anti-hero
I'll take
card.
2 light ones.
Okay.
I rolled one of those on the previous roll, too.
Because it is a reattempt, actually, you only get it once. So.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, just give him some more cards.
I told him I wasn't going to go easy on him for the rules. So,
I appreciate that.
Don't want to confuse anybody. All right.
Okay. I'm ready to share the story of my love with all of you and attempt to meet my muse.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have, that is a charisma and wisdom challenge, which.
Why are you laughing? I'm both of those.
You're mildly charismatic, but not super wise.
Boom.
So, that doesn't.
But can I use it if it's in this chain?
No, you can do it on this one.
In this
yeah.
chain? Oh.
Sorry.
Shoot. Stand by. Okay, but I can still do it.
You could try. And you should. You should. You could add a dark rune is another thing you could do.
Yes. I love the darkness. I am a lost criminal soul. In a band of orphans, of course, I love the darkness.
All right. Give me another experience to pay for it.
Okay.
You get this and your charisma.
Wait. I'm going to kill my friend.
Whoa!
Give me my.
Whoa! I need you to narratively.
I want this experience back.
We're not even 2 cards in, Havana, and you're already killing people.
Okay.
What I just need to know, please, and this isn't for the game. This is for me. Explain to me how your friend dies in order to promote you meeting the love of your life.
So, as I have previously mentioned, my parents died in a horrible scalding accident.
Okay.
So now every time I see a cauldron full of soup, I freak out and I black out and I go soup crazy. And my friend walked in and we were passing a soup kitchen and my friend was like, hey, what if we go get some free soup? And the next thing I woke up covered in his blood.
No. Okay, cool.
Okay.
How does this help you find love?
My true love is a donkey that was led to the spot by the smell of the blood, and I was like, you're the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. I'm going to write 1 million off-key songs about you.
You know, I can't fault that.
Thank you, yeah.
That hangs together.
Thank you. And what was that donkey's name? Steve!
All right. Let's
My muse, Steve.
let's see this roll.
Oh, still have. This might not even happen.
It
I've
might not
created this whole
happen.
lore.
Steve could just turn and walk
Okay,
away.
here's me killing my friend.
Okay, you just flip it over.
Oh.
So
I put him face down because I'm a gentleman and a scholar. So I'll get an extra. I got 2 of these. I got 1 of the. Don't laugh. It's something really hard I have to deal with. 4, 5. Yes.
All right.
I killed my friend.
So, did you meet your muse, or did you speak the 7 words
What? I told
to
you
make
my
them fall
story.
in love with you?
I met my muse,
met-
and it's the music icon.
Oh, perfect.
So I think
Music
you
icon.
owe some money.
We're up a couple hundred there. There we go, 250.
Woo.
They know better.
All right.
Oh, and I also get I'm gonna take a dark card because it feels like I'm heading down that path.
Yeah, you got another one of those. All right.
Hey guys, can we put up the giving link now? We took that little jump there. Maybe remind people what link they can use to go and donate. This will work on your phone. You can make this happen right now. Yeah, bit.ly/Brotherwise team.
And we'll tell you more about the rewards later, but there are cool rewards. So.
It's cool rewards. This is not. You'll get something out of this too.
All right, Pat, what's up?
I love this card. When it came up on the screen, like I laughed.
You did.
This is Train with the ADEM.
This is Train with the ADEM. I've just had a journey away from the university. This feels really familiar. Had a journey away from the university. There was a shipwreck, and now I'm far from home. I got this little failing. Has to train with the ADEM because, like, you can't really use a lot of iron weaponry as a fae. So I'm gonna 100% do hands like knives. And I have 1 sword icon. I have 1 charisma icon.
Dexterity. Let's see.
That's, as I said, dexterity.
Looks like you don't have.
I do. It's right there.
Oh, my bad.
No,
but you can spend 1 to gain 1.
Yeah,
spend 1
okay.
experience to gain
Yep.
1. That's where it is.
So I'm gonna spend that to gain
Okay.
that.
All right.
And then, do I have any extra sauce I can throw on this? Nope. Wait.
Pat is a power gamer, in case anyone had wondered. That was what we learned last night.
Min-max, baby.
I'm an efficient gamer. Oh, boy, 5. I gotta hit a 5 here.
Whoa!
Yes, you did it.
Okay, yeah,
That's-
1, 2,
that's there
3,
too.
4,
Okay.
5. Yeah.
It was a
So
tense
cool.
moment.
Wait.
Don't you dare.
Put it down, Pat.
I got dark cards over here, too. This is gonna get ugly fast.
Play this after another hero has attempted a challenge. They must attempt it again, and it now has a +1. Boom!
Dun, dun, dun.
I
Okay.
came here to throw hands.
So did I. Hands like knives. That is, I love that you were being evil
I'm
here.
about to make this worse. I'm about to make
Okay,
it so much
so
worse.
first, I would like a light side card, please.
Yep, just in case. There are some cards that you could immediately apply, like something that would give you a dexterity bonus. But
No.
that one you have
No.
to play beforehand. Okay.
But I failed, so now I get to make a naming
Oh,
attempt.
dang it.
That is true.
And I'm gonna go for wind
Okay.
because I'm just trying to think,
Great.
how can I justify this? I'm getting my ass like all the way kicked. Adem, there's a lot of wind there. It's a windy place. And also I have I have Call the Wind as a card that gives me a +1
All right.
to a naming check for wind.
Okay.
Now also, what is the thing that gives me the bonus?
Unfortunately,
if I have it?
this one needs dexterity and charisma. So you do have dexterity this turn because you spent it earlier on
Right,
the thrill
so I
seeker.
have dexterity, charisma,
You've got a
+2.
+2 to your attempt. You've got kind of a 50-50 chance here.
But
Fingers
wait,
crossed.
I'm just kidding.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Wow.
Pat
Was that a
Petropoulos
successful
just
naming
won
attempt?
The Name of the Wind.
Look at that.
Guys,
Is that fitting?
Thanks to you.
I'm really excited. I've never managed to actually get a name when I'm playing this before. It's really hard. And I love that it's a challenge because it should be hard. Not everybody can run around being a namer unless you're Patrick fucking Rothfuss.
And,
Sorry for the charity stream. I didn't mean to cuss.
and Chris, what's that do to our matching donation?
Do not do a lot more of those, Patrick. I just put us on the hook for another 1,000. And Johnny, what happens when you learn a name in this game?
Well, from now on, anytime he sees a wind icon in a challenge, he doesn't even have to cast the runes. He can just beat that challenge outright. And as a namer, he gets 2 triumph points at the end of the game for every naming icon in his story. So this one disappears, but you know the Name of the Wind. And it's on to Havana for what might be your third and final Act 2 card.
I just feel like I haven't heard a thank you yet.
Oh, you're going to get a thank you. I've got a whole handful of thank you right here.
Great, I look forward to it. Okay, I'm going to play Urgent Journey, which is discard and replace all revealed cards in your current act. So let's get rid of all those. None of them make sense for my little pebble with her blackout crazes.
See, so this reveals the alien, the iron law, a confrontation, or a tragic loss.
Oh, why'd you look?
It's the music felt like it was there. I'm thinking of your friend.
You were thinking of Tupac, and we all know.
Always.
Oh, you just constantly. Oh boy, howdy.
Burn your pipes is so good. I
Do
mean,
you want to kiss it? Wait, why'd
little
you say
bit.
it like that?
I wish I wasn't so much of a geek for this game. I feel a little weird about that because it's my stuff.
That's okay. I like my hair sometimes.
Huh? My book is my hair.
I I think your beard would beg to differ. I think we've had enough violence. I'm going down some sort of minstrel path, so I think I am gonna try to go for earn your pipes.
Great.
And it'll double up my music icons and force you to give charity more money. So.
Okay.
Yeah! Worldbuilders!
All right, so we've got dexterity. We've got charisma.
I have it all.
So-
Unlike some slow fae I know.
One thing, and you just got this, just got past this for the Meet Your Muse, but you do have a -1 penalty to strength and charisma challenges because of your lost soulness.
No.
So that's just a sad truth. But you
Well-
do have a lot of, each one of these is worth an average of 1.5 points.
Well,
so
I'm going to
you're
add an
good.
extra.
Dexterity, okay.
Dexterity,
Excellent.
because you're being a bully.
Hold on, she gets the
She gets the runes
straight
too.
up.
I
all
don't
of
need
it.
them,
All right.
but let's throw them in there. All right. I'm ready to play some pipes.
All right, going for a 6 here.
2, 4, 5, 6.
-1.
Shoot!
Sorry.
But wait, don't hurry yet.
You're a very introverted musician, apparently.
Yeah, I
So-
only play my flute in the closet.
So, unless you've got a card that gets you out of this, which I don't
I'm
think
out
you
of
do.
cards and you know it.
Okay, then.
No, wait. Can I show you a different way that I'd like to? This doesn't act. This is for me. Can I play a card on her?
I think you should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I love, like, if you're doing this minstrel story, you gotta get your pipes at this point in the
have to.
story. And it's charisma.
Yes.
I have a card that adds an extra charisma
You're
die.
just gonna give me that?
I am, because I love you.
Throw it in there. Are you Steve?
I'm Secret Steve.
You're the most beautiful donkey I've ever seen, fella. Oh,
All right, let's try it again then
Okay.
with that one in there.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's really
Yay!
Can we count it? Can we count it up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And when you overcome or fail a challenge by 3 or more as a trooper, that's a dramatic move, so you get another experience.
No, hold on. I don't want her to win that much. So I'm gonna play Malfeasance. I throw a dark rune and deduct it from her total.
He's just gone mad with power.
So that removes 2. So you still get it, but you don't get that experience.
Yeah. Back in the.
I mean, I want you to have a good story, but I want it to be slightly less good than mine.
He is a power gamer.
You
Now-
said you loved me.
My love is a terrible thing. So I deduct it, but I gain a dark pip, which takes me to pretty dark.
Yes, you can no longer play hero cards.
That's okay.
But you are at the optimal amount of darkness. You're interestingly evil. You've got 4 tragedy points added to your score at the end of the game.
And actually, can we tighten up on this so I can show one of my favorite mechanics on this board? If you get a little bit evil, you get interesting. It's worth 2 points, 4 points, and then it's like, wait,
At some point.
this is too evil. This is not an interesting story anymore. Oh no!
Oh no.
I really love that. It's like flirt with the darkness, but like now you're not an anti-hero anymore. Now that oh no.
Oh no.
I love the way that there's deep water underneath here. Okay.
All right. So your last Act 2 moment here.
Time check, folks. Bring us home on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Bring it home, Pat.
I'm going to strike down my foe.
Okay. And you automatically get to strike down your foe.
You struck him down with the wind.
With the wind. Oh,
Describe
this shows both kicking Ambrose's ass. So I'll put it here so people can see it. Him and his goddamn hat. Oh, sorry.
Gosh darn hat.
His darn hat.
His silly poo-poo haberdash.
So I'm gonna put that under, and that wraps me up for
That's Act 2.
for Act 2.
All right.
Act 2 is over. We're going to move on to Act 3, but right before we do, Johnny, can you tell us a little bit about what our lovely audience here tonight can earn if they donate?
Yeah, absolutely. So by now, I'm sure you guys have all gone to bit.ly/BrotherwiseTeam, where you have donated. And there's some awesome rewards for donations. And we can bring those up on the screen, guys. That's the prizes for donations slide. What you're going to get is, first of all, every $10 that you donate enters you in a raffle for amazing geeky prizes, including a huge Brotherwise prize pack, a Wormwood table, just tons and tons of cool geeky things.
What?
You know, signed first editions of books.
I gotta hit that point again. If you all are here at the con, you've seen the Wormwood booth, right? You've seen the Prophecy table, right? They've donated one to the fundraiser. A beautiful black walnut table. If you haven't been to their booth, go there, touch it. It's beautiful. And for every $10 you kick in, you know, on this team, you get all this stuff and a chance to win that table and all this other cool stuff.
Yeah.
And so at $20, you will automatically have it mailed to you by Worldbuilders, the exclusive alternate art Hero of Destiny card featuring Kvothe up there. At $30, you get the all-new Secret Friend card featuring art of Ori there. And if you go all the way to $50, you get this prize pack of Name of the Wind Boss Monster cards. And then beyond that, your donations just go to such a good cause, helping families and communities with livestock, water, food, education, training, medicine, everything that they need to lift themselves out of poverty. So the more you donate, the more you help, and the more you're entered into these amazing raffles.
Yeah. If you win the table, though, you do have to get it on the plane somehow.
Delivery is included for the table. If you win it, they will deliver it and set it up in your house.
All right, so back to Act 3, guys.
Oh, I see a butt crack.
Yeah, so you know, this is PG-13 there. That's as close as we could get to capturing Felurian. So the new things that have come out, we've got the Sword Tree, so you could follow a little bit on your attempt to hang out with the Adem. The Night with No Moon, Angry Fae, or Secret Name. So
These are all mine. This is my deck.
This is all you.
Is this Han Solo?
No, that is Best. We gave him a Best. It is very
looks like Han Solo.
It's like a cross. Like in both cases, they're everybody's favorite character, so it kind of works. So.
Who shot first?
I think
it is Havana up.
It's
yes.
me?
Okay, so.
Oh no, but this is Pat's deck.
Well, as we head into Act 3 here, this is, you know, the challenges have increased in difficulty. Secret Name and the Sword Tree, for example, you can only apply one type of icon, so you need to be really good at that thing. So yeah, what have you got?
Do I reveal this yet, or not till end game?
Yes, you normally reveal that at the end of the game. So you can reveal that anytime you want to gain one of those things.
Okay.
If you feel like you need a little bit of help.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling many of these for my character. Oh, wait. Of course I want this Han Solo card.
you want to bind that sexy Fae to your will? You are going dark.
I mean, when you say it like that, yes.
The stories are crossing over.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, is it me? Can it be me? I mean,
You're the
my
donkey.
character?
You're Steve.
Is it Kevin?
I think this one's Kevin, yeah.
I am angry.
Are our stories crossing? Because you better stay away from Steve. That's my donkey. Okay, so I just have a couple of the dexterity ones, so I'll get 2 of those.
Perfect.
2 of those, the reggy ones.
All right, I'll put away your charisma.
And that's all I get, huh?
That's all
That's
you get.
all I get.
So you can
A
reveal
6.
your destiny if you want to get a little bit of help.
But, I don't think this is gonna help.
You can get one of these or one of these.
Yeah, but who knows if they'll help me? And then Pat will know my true secret, that I'm beautiful.
Everybody already knew that.
Oh,
Shit,
listen,
give you the pause to
flattery
fill
will
that
get
in.
you everywhere. I'm gonna buy a dog cream. Please,
Okay.
1 dog cream, please.
All right.
Thank
that
you.
That should be pretty good.
Don't jinx me, oh
Okay,
my god.
this is still a tough one.
Oh, that was your fault. That was absolutely your fault.
Oh, man.
One of them got stuck to my wet hand. Why is my
All
hand
right.
wet?
So that is not a success. However, you make a naming attempt.
Fine, I will. Oh my god.
All right.
I want to name.
So your naming attempt has an automatic +1, and if you go for the name of the wind, you get another +1.
I don't get both my. Okay. Yep, I want to do that.
Okay.
So I'm rolling these +2.
With a +2.
Jumps right out of there.
Oh!
Oh!
come
You're not
on,
the only one who
people.
can name the wind.
All right.
Another naming attempt success.
Hold on. If I remember the rules of this game, doesn't that mean you have to put another $1,000 of matching money in?
Oh, man.
This game sucks.
Now,
It's for charity.
I will admit, like, it's really hard to actually get a name. I didn't expect to do it, so I don't know if you budgeted for that. Are you okay?
We'll make it happen.
Take the money off
It's a
these
good thing your
guys.
character can't learn the name of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
All right. So back to Pat.
Lost knowledge. Ooh. You know, gosh, that's a good card. I'm gonna ride this this Name of the Wind that I found, because that means
found
either one of these I can just take.
You can just take.
So now this is a little weird because I'm a failing, and this picture is like
A naked.
it's
A
like,
naked person.
this is what Kvothe does to Felurian. Not that, but the other thing that he does to Felurian. And like that might be my mom. For this character, I'm kind of a failing.
Jeez, with the donkey, it's all.
I'm not. Hey. It is my muse exclusively. Okay, so don't.
You
be
know,
gross.
I think now can you help me remember these? Like, this is worth 5 victory points, but is it only if I'm
No, your score at the end of the game is the sum of your triumph and your tragedy points.
Okay.
So unless you have one of the funky cards that says you ignore one or the other, then which you don't.
You know, the thing is, I have to go for secret name because it's way better for my character. This is worth more points.
Actually, this one you get 2 for every one of those icons. So that is that's the better choice for you.
It's not,
point-wise.
because I would get those 2 there too. So I mean, not that you
math.
don't know the game or anything, but some of us have been min-maxing since before you were in your daddy's eye. So I will willingly take a loss of 1 net point because, like, now, like, this is very good. I love secret name as a card for my name or character.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that this is actually played out in the narrative of this story.
So we have another card to reveal, and this one is our first adversary,
I don't like it.
the Chandrian.
Very scary.
So it doesn't say which Chandrian you're facing, though it does depict Cinder here. But the Chandrian, the ultimate villains of Patrick's world, or at least as far as we know from the books. This
Spoiler.
is an 8. It's a strength and intelligence challenge, which is sort of tough for you guys, though you both got a little bit on the ball for that. This has a higher difficulty, higher reward, really big reward there. But while this is undefeated, music and knowledge paths have +1 difficulty, so they're harder.
Oh.
So the Chandrian don't like songs. They don't like knowledge about them being gained. So if you were to
Do
try
they
to,
not like it?
they don't.
They don't like it?
So they don't
I
like.
think they like it. They love it.
All right, so it's up to you now. So there's the.
Well, I just don't know on what plane of existence I can get an 8, but I think just while we're here, I'll just make Pat kill one of his friends.
Ooh, good.
What?
Yeah.
What is-
I'll let you pick.
Hold on, what card is that? Name it.
No.
It's cruel betrayal.
And what does it
says
say?
choose any hero to sacrifice an ally. So you have to sacrifice your cruel master.
He's cruel, Pat. Get
Just
rid of him.
technically doing you a favor.
The good news is when you do that, you gain a light side.
Now, is that from? Do I get anything from that, or is this
No.
just like a big old?
You get
screw
1
you
dead
to-
cruel master.
Oh man. Well, okay,
Sometimes you just go into a blackout rage and kill your
he
friends.
still existed.
Well, so I what I like to think is narratively, Okay, I've got a narrative. I'll put that in at the end when we tell the story. So, okay,
All right.
fair enough. But I do go up because I finally got out of that abusive relationship.
Aw, you're welcome.
Dare to dream.
All right.
Okay, well, shooty darn. I want to go for Uncover the Truth.
Yeah, that's a
gonna be
tough
so
one.
I know.
You have-
You've made it difficult with the scary.
You also
the
have no
scary
intelligence, so in the game, your score, your die.
card. I'll have you know, I have a bachelor in fine arts. So I do argue
This
that.
is a tough one. You are pretty dexterous, so you could take a swing at the sword tree. You are super dexterous, in fact. You have 4 dexterity icons.
Which one are you gonna
That's
pick,
more than you
Pat?
can actually use. Or you can automatically win this one because you have the
because
name of the win.
you have the wind.
Calm the winds. Why would
Maybe with your magical music. I'm not a,
my donkey song calms the winds?
Good.
Donkey Song would be a great name for a romance novel, I'm just saying.
Chuck Tingles.
No, it would not. Fine, I'll take it. I will sing
right.
my donkey song to the people.
Well,
And
I
it'll
will say,
calm
if you want to
the
take a run
winds.
at one of these other ones,
Yeah, he would love that card, so you're denying him that card is the other great thing.
well, I mean, you could view it that way.
All right.
Well, now I really wanna.
So Scrael Swarm has just hit the board. Let's take one more look at the board right now so we can see what Pat's trying to decide between.
I think you got this.
I don't know. Actually,
come
I
back.
am well set up. I am gonna go after the Chandria.
Do it.
Ooh.
Kill.
I'm gonna frickin' thumb out one
Pour
of their
soup
eyes.
on him.
So,
It's their only weakness.
because I did tell my cruel master at the university to go F himself. Now I can use.
I mean, I told him to go F himself.
We
you
did
cried.
it as you sang an inspiring song that motivated me.
I sent you one of my 10 donkey ballads and you were moved to
Yep.
dismiss him.
So I do surprise attack, which gets me an extra sword
Strength.
icon, and then I have 2 of those, and also 2 intelligence because I'm super wizardy. And
Do you have any experience left?
hold on, no, I did fail something. I just didn't take an experience for it before.
My bad.
Oh, what? I've been failing things all day.
Oh, here's another one for you.
You've literally called me a failure.
Johnny,
like twice.
Johnny,
I'm a
who
little
made this
flustered.
game,
I'm a
Johnny?
little flustered.
I'm taking another one.
And here's my dark rune.
All right.
This is.
All right. This is
I need
Pat against the Chandrian.
3.
Sir?
Patrick
Big Kevin.
Rothfuss
It's Kevin.
versus
Kevin against the
the
Chandrian.
Chandrian.
Kevin?
Here we go.
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think this is the equivalent
Oh,
of...
he kicked its ass.
That's 6 points. A good guy icon
And
more strength.
unfortunately for us, that is another fundraising trigger. So we're going to match
yay.
another $1,000.
Woo!
And now might be a good time to, guys, can we go to the webpage and see how much we've raised? And we may have to update it on your screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whoa!
Not bad.
Oh,
That is
good
before
going,
our
guys.
second 5 or chunk of matching dollars here.
That was cool. I
doing
just
well.
hit refresh and it went from 7,500 to that. So
Wow, that's
Everybody,
Thank you.
nice.
Keep
thank
it
you
going.
so much. Yeah, let's
Keep it going. All right, we
right.
got to wrap this up.
Okay.
What do we got for the next cards here?
Bless.
Why are you laughing?
That just feels like, your character is #blessed. Make it official.
It's not my turn, is it?
It
my,
is.
oh, you killed the Chandrian.
Yeah.
That's right.
I did that for you so you can get this without it having being so hard.
Oh, you did it for me.
I did.
Little old me.
Yeah, and now you have experience. You can all go down the dark side with your donkey magic.
She's still missing the intelligence.
My
but-
donkey magic. Thank you so much. You may only gain this if you have more in your story than.
So more light side than dark side in your story. so you
5,
have
6,
1,
7.
2.
I think I do actually.
It looks evenly balanced
I
to
think
me.
I'm
I'd say, yeah, you're walking a line right now. So,
Oh my gosh.
oh, yeah, sorry.
Listen, if you would just let me not count good, this would be over. Drive off the scroll. Okay. Fight a pitch. Okay. I mean, I do want this butt crack to be a part of my story.
Why don't you reveal your destiny and at least get some benefit?
Okay. Okay. But I can reveal this to get a card of my choice. Let's go. Let's take a light card.
Okay.
Let's see if this benefits me at all.
Oh.
And add an extra sparkly boy or Taco Bell Pizza Hut. Okay.
Intelligence or wisdom?
Every group I play with has different names for the icons.
Okay, I've already got one music icon, so I think I kind of want to go for this one.
Okay.
Thank
Those
you,
are
Pat.
story icons, so the more of those she gets, the more points each of them is worth.
Yeah, you've
And
got three of them,
I'll have 3 if I
which
get
is currently
that.
worth 4 points. If
Yeah.
you got that one, it would be worth 8 points. So
And y'all have to donate more if I get it. So.
yeah. All right.
So I will use this to add a sparkly boy.
All right. So you have your first intelligence rune.
You really don't need to like point it out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of judgment in that.
Hit that so hard. And then maybe some darkness.
Yeah, let's go ham. Give me the darkness.
So you don't actually have to spend it unless
until I rolled.
until you roll. So
I
you could even go for
cast.
a couple of these if you want to
Stop.
push your luck.
Well, who are you? Get away from me and my family.
But you have to pay a experience for one of them.
Okay,
All right.
there. Even though I probably have more experience for being an idiot that you haven't given me.
Now, here, out of curiosity, do you have to spend your experience on the runes before you make the roll?
You do. Yes.
You
So-
can't be like, oh, I missed it by a hair.
So she is, she's pushing her luck here either way.
Give me another one, okay,
So
man?
folks,
All right.
we're
I
running
can
into
take
our
it.
running into
I
our end
can
of story
take it,
time
man.
here.
Yeah. Whoa, shoot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you, wait.
What were we
Yep.
saying about how bad it was to be bad?
Okay, so you actually go down 2
No,
levels.
I moved it
2,
already.
okay.
Oh my God.
And then you do get one of these cards. And then
I guess I'll take the dark 'cause that's all I can play.
That's a good point.
But she does uncover the truth.
She does uncover the truth,
I uncover
which
the
is
truth.
that's worth a lot of
Can
points
I
for
play this
you.
now?
No. Well, yes, you may.
Hey, Pat, do you like these cards? Wait.
Yeah, go ahead, hit it.
No, do you like... Oh, is that Godzilla?
No, it's the Dragus.
Godzilla fighting Han Solo. Next book. Maybe... I think that'd be great. Do you like these cards, Pat?
I would wreck a Drakus'
Okay, let's
day.
go ahead and get rid of all of them.
Your evil laugh is the best.
All right. So for Pat's final turn here,
Close up of the board there.
we have brilliant inventions. You can invent something. Join the King's Council, receive the gift of the Fae, or face a decisive battle.
I'm gonna go straight to. I'm gonna go King's Council.
Cool, because
Even-
you are secret royalty.
Yep, secret royalty, right?
Is he
Like,
touching his own titty?
Touching the shade.
if he's touching his own titty, I want to go for that one.
Kevin's
actually,
such a titty
no,
toucher.
for real, this is actually the good capper to his story. Not the boob thing. A little bit the boob thing. So I've got one of those. I've only got one of those.
Oh yeah, you'd be a lot better at this.
No, I'm gonna go for this. I want this for my story.
Okay.
Quit telling us what to do, Dad. I want to go to art school.
I'm gonna do this, and then I have no useful cards, but I will spend my experience to get a dark rune.
There you go.
And I
You
need
okay,
a
bud?
6. Do I need a 6 here?
You need a 6.
I need a 6.
Join the dark side.
I'm gonna spend this experience for. Did I already expend that
You
one?
already did
technically?
that.
Oh,
You
okay.
tried to trick me.
I need
By
my free.
min-maxing, Pat meant cheating.
Okay.
Potato, potato. Do I have anything else I can do? There's nothing else I can do. I'm gonna
But
do
if you
it.
fail, you'll get one last chance to earn a name before
Yep,
we wrap
okay.
things up.
Oh,
And
so
you
bad. Okay, so now I'm gonna jump on Name of Fire, and I just rolled the 3 basic ones, 1, 2, 3, but I get a +1 because of my stuff.
Yes.
No.
Hey, that's okay.
Should we give him a reroll? Let's give him a reroll at
I don't need your pity.
no.
I'll take it.
I'll take your pity. For the name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you give me a remote for the shade so I can put a cap on my
No, you're done there, man.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You don't just get to choose where the pity goes.
That's the story of my life.
Hey!
Oh, look at that. Boom.
And actually, that's a way better ending to this story.
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm so happy with that.
Amazing.
Okay, you have your last one? No, we're both done.
That was
Are we
it.
done?
That was the last card.
Hey!
That was it.
Every game of Call to Adventure isn't over until each player has told their story. So Johnny's going to take a look at our scores here. Wow, starting with Havana. Havana,
Wow.
what happened to your donkey person?
You all, of course, know where I came from. The tragic soup scalding of my parents in 1756. So, oh, you're counting.
Yes,
I was like,
I'm just tabulating here.
judging me very closely. And after that, I joined the minstrel troupe, and I became this lost soul because as I sat with them and I said, yes, I am an orphan, and you are all orphans, and yes, I play an instrument, and you're all playing instruments, but I know in my heart I am meant for so much more. And that's when I stopped stealing bread from pockets, money from bakeries. And I met my muse there on the streets, covered in my best friend's blood. Steve the donkey. And Steve looked in my eyes with his big brown sideways eyes. And my heart was filled with 1,000 songs, all about donkeys, weirdly enough. And with Steve by my side, we traveled the countryside, meeting with bards and learning tricks of the trade from all of them. And I uncovered the truth of the bard's inspiration and what it takes to play the instruments, that it's not just fingers on strings and blowies and holes.
I think we just got kicked out of the family game category.
It's about the song in your heart and the story of your life that you share and you pass down to everybody. So I gave into the fear. I gave into the fear of boiling hot soup. And I overcame it. And in that moment, Steve looked at me and he spoke human words out of his big donkey teeth. And he said, "You're ready." And it was at that time he taught me the name of the wind. And no, I did not use the wind to tear down walls or fight foes. I used it to play instruments while I sat in a corner and took a nap. But from that day forward, I was known as a prodigy, and I was worshipped on every corner, and I made my own sigil because I got my own country because I got an island. And the banner, the sigil on that banner was Steve. And we lived out our years together so happily. Not like that. Just Muse, Donkey, and Pebble.
That was simply inspiring. I will never look at a donkey the same way again.
Well,
Patrick, what have you got? What happened to your hero?
Well, I think this person who started off, the secret royalty is actually his secret Fey blood. So he's in the world, no one knows that, maybe even he doesn't know that he has this fairy blood. Goes to the university, very, very young, learns dark secrets, causes some problems for him, really moves up the chart really fast, or the rankings really fast, gets Relar, and then goes out, learns the name of the wind, and learns names and becomes like Master Namer. This is Elodin's story right here.
That was really elegant. Havana Mahoney and Patrick Rothfuss. My brother Johnny O'Neill, the amazing AV crew here. These guys threw this together in no time. Thank you guys so much. Guys, can we get the booth info slide up on the screen?
Yeah.
Now,
I will say real quickly, please do swing by the Brotherwise booth. They've got a bunch of great stuff. Check out the Wormwood table that they were really, it's an amazing act of kindness that they donate that to the fundraiser. Go look at it and then feel like the joy of it in your heart and then think, maybe I can donate again to the fundraiser and win this beautiful table for myself. We also are over at the Table Titans booth and we have some merch and stuff there. I'll be all over the place this whole weekend. So I just want to say that real quick.
absolutely.
And Chris, I would love to just throw on the screen real quick what the donations today have actually accomplished. So there's the impact page. So I'm just seeing that on the page live right now, there's 13,000 that's already been raised, including half of that being matched. Look, another 800 just went up, and half of that's come from Brotherwise so far. But we could go all the way to 20 and still be, or almost to 20 and still be with that Brotherwise dollar for dollar match because of what happened here today. And with that amount of money, you know, that is enough for. Do you guys have that on screen? The impact page.
Yeah, you have the Worldbuilders impact page slide. Shows what each what the dollars do. There
we go. So so all of this is about what 5,000 is able to provide. So this, you know, times 2.5 already. You know, we're talking water buffaloes, goats,
Can I
chickens.
do this one? I'm super good at it.
Please.
Like, goats provide milk for a family that children get to drink every day, and they produce so much milk that the families also get to sell it and have a source of income for themselves. A goat is like a small business that gives birth to other small businesses. And it's an amazing life changer for a family. Same thing with chickens, same thing with honeybees. Honeybees don't give milk, neither do chickens. I'm not doing as good as I thought I was gonna.
you ever milked a chicken?
But like honeybees actually, they produce honey, sure, but they actually increase the yields of a farm or a garden by 200 or 300%. So it gives these families the ability to be in control of their own food. It's called food security, and it's one of Heifer's main missions. Chickens lay eggs, sorry, spoiler alert.
Out of their cloacas.
The end. If you donate money, 20 bucks buys a flock of chickens, 120 bucks buys a goat, 30 bucks for honeybees. A relatively insignificant amount of money in your lives changes a family's life literally forever. So really, really give it a think. Kick in some money, it'll be doubled, and it will make a lasting impact, and it will improve the world.
Yeah.
Did you have fun tonight? Is it of the Lafani? Get out of here. I got to let these guys go. Check our booth tomorrow. Patrick is signing 11 to noon and 3 to 4.
Chris, do you want to know who won?
Oh my God, I do.
So this was incredibly close, and I was mildly distracted. So it's possible I was just slightly off, but the final score was 36
Good score, good score.
to 37.
Oh! The winner! Thank you for coming, everybody. Have a great rest of your con.